Hello everybody, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I've got a new Tuesday tip for you. Today we're going to talk about saving a little bit of money. I think we all like that. We're going to talk about Stampin Dimensionals, probably one of my all-time favorite adhesives. You see me use them a lot. But have you ever wondered what to do with all the little extras? We always have these little extras. We're going to talk about some different ways that you can use these so that we're not throwing them away and we get a little more for our money. Are you ready to learn how? Okay, let's get started. So like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we're going to talk about what to do with these leftover pieces from your Stampin Dimensionals. I call them the Stampin Dimensional bones, but we're going to create a couple different projects, some ways that you can use these because these are not trash. The first one I want to show you is how to create a shaker card. To create a shaker card, it's actually very simple. You're going to want to create some kind of frame. I decided to use the stitched rectangle dies, and I want you to notice there is a little piece of window sheet in there. I hope that you can see that. This is on the back side, so this is the front and this is the back. I just attached that with mini glue dots, and obviously you can see I just made it a little bit smaller than my frame. So the size of that, of course, will be determined based on the frame that you decided to die cut. Remember, this can be circles, this can be ovals, this can be anything. Now, I have got a stamped focal image, and let me just show you. It is also a little smaller than my frame, so you can see it's going to fit just like that. You want to have that already stamped and ready to go. We're going to bring in our bones, and I'm just going to kind of measure. I can see it looks like I just need from here to here, and I will tell you I need it to go all the way across this window. Let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take this first one, I'm going to put it down here at the bottom, and I'm going to go just underneath the purple area. Can you see? I want to make sure that's not going to show through because we wouldn't want that to show. All right, now let's take another piece of a bone here, and we will snip and snip. And I think you notice I'm using the flat side here and just using this little more jaggedy ends to the outside. All right, now to make a shaker, I have got to totally close this up. It's got to be totally closed. So for this one, I'm going to really want to make sure I'm measuring correctly. I'm just going to use my thumbnail there to just make a little pinch to tell me where to cut. So about right there. And I will take this piece and slide it. Whoops. Oh, see what I did? Oh my goodness, I got too close. Hey, that's all right. We're going to save it. Go ahead and just take that off. Yep, I got too close to that edge. I wasn't paying attention. So we're going to add this right here. And I obviously mismeasured by a lot. Not a problem because we will just snip that away. But like I said, I want to make sure I'm totally enclosing that. Why? Because we're going to be working with glitter. And if we have little openings, like even right there, I don't want glitter to go flying out. I'm going to see if I can get that little bitty piece closed up. Yep, this is what happens when you don't have enough coffee before you shoot a video. All right, there, I've got that closed. Guys, I think you can figure it out. We're just going to repeat that right over here. Now I have this done. I do have the backing still on here except for that one that I messed up on. I've got my focal image. It's now time to come in with the glitter. I'm going to be using the ice Stampin' Glitter. It's a little bit chunkier. You can also add sequins. You can add some little die cut, little tiny. It's going to be little tiny die cuts. Not a lot. A little is going to go a long way when it comes to glitter. I'm going to gently remove the backings from the Stampin' Dimensional bones. There is my stamped focal image, and we're going to add that right there. I'm going to give this a press. I want to make sure all that glitter is sealed. Are you ready? Are you ready for the magic? Let's do some magic. Look at that. Look, I even added too much glitter. I told you, a little goes a long way. I thought this glitter worked really well with "You're like a diamond, resilient, strong, and beautiful." I think it's just a beautiful little sentiment with that glitter. Now, I have got a card, just a standard 8.5 by 5.5 Whisper White. I added some smoky slate to this one because the stamping I did, I think you can see I had a little bit of smoky slate in there, and you can see I'm going to add this right here. To do that, I can just add it with snail. And yeah, there's a little bit of that Stampin' Dimensional bone sticking out there, and that's fine. And then how about just a little ribbon knot just down here, just to jazz it up a little bit. Guys, so easy to use those bones to a good use. We're not going to toss them. Look at that. We can create a shaker card. How about one more little project? So for this project, I used the same sentiment, same kind of design. This one I decided to bring in the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. But here's the thing. This is an odd shape. It's an oval shape. So I'm going to show you how to use your bones to add that oval all the way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to snip right here, this one long piece. We'll remove that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up here at the top. And you can see it's very easy to manipulate these little bone pieces, and we can just go all the way around. By the way, I just want to tell you, this little technique is going to work great if you were making an oval shaker card too. So here I can even take a thicker one. So we'll take this one here. It might be too long, but that's okay. I can cut it when I get to the end. And of course, this isn't a shaker, so I don't have to be quite so worried about, glitter falling through because there's no glitter. Oh, look at that. It turned out to be just right. Okay, so you can see I now have dimensional all the way around my oval. I can remove the backing, and now I have a great dimension on my oval. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tip. That's just two simple, quick ways how you're going to be able to use your leftover pieces from your Stampin' Dimensionals. I love saving you money. I love getting as most as I can out of all my crafting supplies. I hope today's tip was helpful. There you go. Some clever and easy ways that you're going to be able to use those leftover Stampin' Dimensional bones. I must say, I think creating shaker cards is my favorite method because it's just an easy and quick way to just stick those around a simple frame and create a really great shaker. And then, of course, as I did over here with the oval, you can get a lot around that oval and really make that image pop. Yes, you can use Stampin' Dimensionals themselves around it, but if you have those extra pieces, it's a great way to use them up. I certainly hope today's video inspired you. If it did, would you give me a thumbs up on YouTube? I so appreciate that. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as a subscriber to my channel. Just click that great big red subscribe button and YouTube will let you know when I'm back with a new video. Now, if you want to learn a little bit more about today's cards, maybe you're ready to invest in some Stampin' Dimensionals, let me tell you what you can do. If you will head over to simplysimplestamping.com, just look for the December 10th, 2019 blog post. I'll have these photos there and a little more information for you as well. And when you're ready to order, all you have to do is just click a pick. That's all you need to do, and Stampin' Up! Will be able to send your order directly to you. Guys, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love, love, love to be yours. So I hope that you will choose me as your demonstrator at simplysimplestamping.com. All right, my friends, that is all for me today. Thank you again so much for being here. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.